I am live, sweetheart. Okay, just send it to me and I'll get it because I'm live right now. Just send. Yeah, okay, bye. Thank you. Okay. I got no screen in front of me. Hello, everyone. Just waiting for my other screen to come up. Hey, Jill. Hey, Loretta, my darling. Ooh, a lot of people here. I got no screen yet, guys. Find it really hard to see on that other screen there. Let's see. Welcome, everybody. Cavill's here. Trying to see you guys. Let me go on my phone because it's better. Oh, there we are. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to Wicked Wednesday. We're running a little bit late and we're over in tarot studies and class was going pretty good and we're running a little bit late. You just lost. Oh, there we go. So welcome. It's Wicked Wednesday. We got a few people on the list tonight. We don't have a big list tonight, but we do have a few that we got to get through too. I'll give everybody a second to log in. I got books and paper everywhere that you could imagine. Tonight we were studying The Fool, and this is our new book that you'll be able to buy in Tarot with Fran soon. So there will be each book for the tarot cards. It'll be a journal, shadows book, and a diary book coming. Patrick is doing good. We couldn't get hold to him tonight, so I don't know what he's at tonight. Hi, Fran. How are you doing? Is my name on the list? No. Should it be on the list, sweetheart? I don't know if you send a payment. So tonight is $5 cards. I finally got my first deck. Yes, Tina. Good for you. Which one did you get, hon? What deck did you get? Hi, Rhonda, my darling. That's awesome. Awesome. Your reading, sweetheart, should be... Oh. I never read for you last week, sweetheart. Hey, Millie, my darling. Hey, Kelly, because I thought I got through everybody. Oh, didn't you send 2 payments or something? I can't remember what you said. I can remember something now. Because maybe if that's the case... what was your question, sweetheart? What was your questions? Hey, Gussie, my darling. Welcome. I thought I got through everybody though last week. I didn't think I had anybody left over. Oh, my sister and husband is still in the hospital fighting COVID. I'm so sorry to hear that, sweetheart. Thank you, Ron, even with my missing teeth. I'll tell you, I said I can't put on any more lipstick. Who wants to put on bright lipstick to show off these 2 missing gaps? I can't do it. So I was like, I gotta miss my lipstick. Sorry to hear that, sweetheart. Where are you from, Tina? Hey, Margaret, my darling, we're getting a full crew in there. What can you do, right? Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that, Tina, my darling. I'm so sorry to hear that. So, sweetheart, you said you had a question. I don't see any question. Hey, Barb, my darling. Hey, Wavy. Good to have you here, honey. I've been talking to a few readers and they said that there is a person coming back into my life and I would like to know if this is right and if so, what it's about to happen. Well, I guess we're about ready to find out, my darling. So I'm going to pull you your 4 cards and we'll see. Wallbush. All the way from Wallbush. Welcome, darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If we got time at the end of the evening, we will pull a card or 2. If we got time, maybe we'll pull some cards that we used last night over in the Witch's Circle. They were absolutely beautiful. It was a good night. Kelly Stacy. Hey, sweetie, I'm good. How are you? So let's pray and get right into it. I got a full slam bam packed schedule tomorrow, so let's get right into it. So have a drink, sit back, relax. Oh, did I brought that? Didn't I bring them my new gadget? My new gadget I had on upstairs.
Oh, God.
I thought I brought it down. I was supposed to show them last week. I don't know. What the hell? So you're not going to acknowledge my question. Go back. What is she getting on with? Go back up, babe. Give me the... So you're not going to acknowledge my comments? Guess I'll leave then. Said I to everyone and acknowledge others. Makes me more sad. I actually had time to get on here tonight. Have fun, y'all. Oh, Kimberly. Don't be so dramatic. Oh my God, my darling. There's a lot of names coming up, and if I look away, I might miss your name. Don't make it about yourself, honey. That's not very classy. That's not cool. But that's up to yourself. You're welcome to stay and you're welcome to come, but you're not making me feel guilty for nothing. I do the best I can to say hello to everybody, and if I can't get you tonight, maybe the next time I will. But I'm not gonna sit here glued. I'm not gonna stay sticking around. That's good, but I can't stay here glued. I gotta do what I do. So nah, you're taking that way too personally, my darling. That's making something all about yourself, and you're not going to get through life very, very good like that. You're not, sweetheart. If you're going to take every situation and you're going to make it about yourself, you're going to make more enemies than you will make soldiers in your army. So be wise and use caution, my darling, with what you get on with. Okay, we all have livestock. Lives. So welcome everybody. We're going to get right into the readings. I'm going to read Melissa. She said I overlooked her last week, and if I did, I'm really sorry. And I'm staying. That's good, Sheila. See? So let's move on. Let's let that negative get the hell out of here. Yeah, Melissa Bailey. Spirit, let my mind be open and may knowledge flow. Let my ears hear what needs to be heard. Let my eyes see what needs to be seen in the cards. May I understand the images and the symbols laid before me. Let my tongue speak the truth and offer words of wisdom. Let my heart be open to feel each person I read for tonight, their happiness or their sadness. And may my hands bring forth healing. I call on our ancestors now on both sides to step forward. I welcome you to use me tonight as a vessel to bring messages to your loved ones. I pray love and protection around every single person that's here tonight. And I pray clarity for that young woman and peace of mind, that she looks onto others more than she looks onto herself. Let her see the importance of standing back and being wise and listening instead of having to move center stage and to be the light of the show. For when we stand back and we listen to others, that is where true wisdom sparks and true understanding begins. So I pray that not only for her, but for myself and everybody else here tonight. Let's stand back and put another sister forward. Let's pray love and friendship among each and every person here. Anybody new that's joining tonight or on a later date, I welcome you to this sisterhood and brotherhood. It's a place where everybody can meet and be as one, that we grow and learn together. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get a hallelujah? So welcome everybody, welcome, and we're going to get right into it. Welcome Sadie, my darling. It's very nice to have you here. Very nice to have. Babe, share this video over through Tarot with, or just on my Facebook page. Oh, okay. No, like on Fran's page, not Tarot with Fran. In my personal page. Okay, here we go. Down to the table, sweetheart. So your question was, sweetheart, was there someone coming back to you? Sweetheart, I'm going to tell you something right now. If you're waiting for this King of Wands to come back to you, then I'm going to tell you, sweetheart, you're heading for a lot of heartache and a lot of pain. Is he coming back to you? Hell no, he's not coming back to you. He is not coming back to you at all. You're stuck in the past. You're the one that's not wanting to move forward. You're the one that can't let go of these memories. You're the one that wants him. You're so influenced by that King of Wands. He's not coming back, sweetheart. There's so much pride around this guy. He is not coming back. You're the one that's clinging to that past. You're the one that's causing yourself mental distress, heartache. You're the one that can't separate it. You're the one. I'm not waiting for him. I don't want to see him. Good, because he is not coming back, sweetheart. And whatever person or psychic is telling you they're coming back, I don't get it. Don't know what cards they were reading for you, but you're not getting it. He is not coming back. Good. And I'm glad you said he's not coming back, because you need to chuck him in the fuck it bucket, and you need to chuck all the memories. Go back up, babe. And everything else that's attached to him, you need to let him go, sweetheart. He is nothing but heartache and pain. I don't have a new love coming forth here right now. I do have the High Empress here for you, and she is in reverse. So there is a schemer, there is a falling woman, there is deceit, there is lies that's probably attached to that King of Wands, or she could be someone that is coming towards you. So there is heartache, there is loss, and there is a lot of shit going on. But I'm going to tell you what, sweetheart, That's where he's going, in the fucking bucket. Good girl, because that is where he belongs, sweetheart. That is where he's belong. Now, did the other reader say that he's coming back to try to win you back, but to try to cause more heartache, more pain, more upset? Yes, that is possible. They could be absolutely right. It can be coming back. Is it him that's holding on to the past? Is it you holding on to the past? But I'm telling you, sweetheart, whatever the situation is there, it ain't no fucking good, and you need to get rid of this dude. This dude is not going to serve you any purpose. He is no good. There is a schemer. Yep, more pain. That's what it'll be, Melissa. 100%. My darling, more pain and more pain. But you need to be careful whoever this high priestess is in your life, sweetheart. She's a trickery. You can't trust her. She walks in dark, and there's a lot of darkness around that one. I tell you, you need to watch yourself around her. But I'm going to tell you something, darling. 10 of Cups is coming forth for you. That is love. That is happiness. That is marriage. That is children. I don't know if you're married yet or if you don't have children, but if you don't, they will come. And you stay away from this loser. You get rid of this negative energy in your life. And I'm telling you, my darling, I am telling you, the perfect relationship is coming. The fairy tale ending is coming. Yes, you're going to have hard times. Yes, it's not going to be perfect, but the man that's coming towards you will see you through and will guide and direct you through every obstacle in your life. You will have the home, you will have the marriage, and you will have the children, and you will have the partner that deserves your energy. This fucker, let him go. Poof, he's done. And you know what? No more heartache for him. Get him at the bucket. This bitch needs to be exposed. Let go of the past, sweetheart, and we're moving forward, because they're there. They are there. So that is for you, darling. I am high energy again tonight. So that is for you, sweetheart. That is for you. Okay, next we have Rowena. And I do think I did see. Thanks for the stars, guys. I appreciate them. They go a long way. Rowena, we do have this week they went for a meal for one of our sisters. Rowena. No, they didn't. That's a lie. Rowena, you're up next, sweetheart. You are up next. Hey, Cody. Welcome, my darling. We got Brandy here. Tammy, I love you. This is Old Top. I had this when I was kind of feeling a little bit devilishly tonight, and I wanted to feel a little bit like the devil tonight, I guess. So I put on my red top. Okay. Rowena, are you still here, my angel? Thank you so much. I love you for being so nice and honest. Like they said, honesty is the best policy. It is, my angel. It definitely is. And sometimes, you know, I'm glad that you got him kicked in the fucking bucket, honey, and you're moved on. Because I'm telling you, what's coming in store for you is powerful. It is powerful. It is powerful. You're going to find that right love, sweetheart. You will. That 10 of Cups, it might take a minute, sweetheart. It might take some friggin' turnip heads, but you will get there. You will get there. Okay, Rowena, my darling. Surge of energy. Hey, my doll. Welcome, sweetheart. Okay, Mrs. Rowena, let's go down to the table, honey. And let's see what the cards gotta say to Rowena. Now, is the Tower going to appear tonight, sweetheart? Is the Tower coming up tonight? The box is on, sweetheart. The box is on. Aww. Ooh, I love how the energy is changing tonight on the last card. I can almost guarantee I know where this is all going, sweetheart. You could go back up, babe. Sweetheart, I know you've been carrying a heavy load, or somebody around you right now is carrying a heavy load. There's been a lot of suffering around you, there's a lot of pain around you, and someone needs to lay down their burden, sweetheart. When the Ten of Swords coming on, it tells that we've worked due diligently. He didn't gather these bloody sticks overnight. He didn't. It took time to gather them. It took a lot of insight, a lot of hard work. And sweetheart, you know what? Sometimes we gotta pull back and we gotta know that we did everything that we could do, and we gotta take a break. We gotta take a little break, sweetheart. Put down that heavy load. You've done it all, sweetheart. You've been through the battles. You've been through the pain. You've been through the victory. You've been through the deceit. Let it down and let it go, sweetheart. It's too much. Sweetheart, you're so humble. You need time to reflect on the heavy burdens that you've carried in your life. And that is what it's all about, sweetheart. It's about reflecting on the heavy burdens that you've carried in your life. Lay them down, sweetheart. Lay them down. And then the Star card, sweetheart. You keep exposing yourself. You keep exposing yourself to the truth. You give it all. You give it all. You expose yourself, and you got yourself sat in a place, sweetheart, of trying to fulfill everybody else around you but yourself. Trying to fill everybody else around you but yourself, and it's putting you in a place of distress. It's putting you in a place of, like, why are you blaming yourself? Why are you putting restrictions on yourself? Why are you waiting for the next bad news to come forth, sweetheart? We need to stop that now. We need to lay that down, and we need to stop that. We need to stop putting ourselves last and putting ourselves in a place where we're not caring and taking care of ourselves, where we're nurturing and taking care of everybody else, holding everybody's burdens on our bare back, where it gets breaking. And put up the email, babe, if that is unbearable. And it's breakable. Sweetheart, security and achievements is underway for you. It is, Rowena. Whether you realize it or not, let me say it like this. Even though you might feel that way right now, I'm telling you, it's going to pan itself out. I promise it will. You're going to find the security. You're going to find the balance. You're going to find the knowledge. You're going to find the strength. And you're going to find the peace. And you're going to find that inner calm that you've been longing for and that you've been wanting. It is on the horizon and it is coming. But for that to come, it's going to take some work, and it's going to take some time. And it's not going to start, lady, until you lay down this fucking shit that you're carrying on your back. There's nothing wrong with taking care of others, but you gotta take care of yourself. And once you begin that energy to let go and to start to take care of yourself, and I'm going to tell you, she'll shift and she'll change, and you'll have such a new energy and such a new take and such a new truth and such a new understanding that you will be able to help others. There could be some money coming towards you too, just chucking that in there. And then we're handing off on that Page of Wands, and that's what I'm not going to give that card to your children tonight. I'm giving that card to you. That card is about having passion and fire and adventure. It's about going out into the world and exploring your own dreams and your own passions and your own desires. Get back in contact. Get back in touch to that Page of Wands. Let that fire and that energy and that passion ignite and start to burn back in you. What do you want? Where did you want to go? What did you want to achieve in your life, Rowena? This is the time to take it. This is the time to move forward, sweetheart. This is the time to get ignited, to go after your dreams and your passions. Take it, sweetheart. Hone it. Claim it. Let go of the shit that you can't handle. Stop exposing yourselves for others. You're only entrapping yourself. True wisdom and true divine is at hand if you put the work into it. Go after what you always wanted to go after. It is there. It is time to move forward. So that is for you, Rowena, my darling. I hope that resonates. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get a amen? So Mrs. Rowena is done. Our header. I'm so sorry, sweetheart, that I forgot to do that for you last week. Karen, you are up next, actually. So good, good. Praise be. Absolutely, Sadie, my doll. So let's get on to Mrs. Karen. Mrs. Karen, let's see what the Spirit wants to say to you. Well, what does Spirit want to bring forth to you, sister? What does Spirit want to bring forth for you? Okay, my darling, we'll talk soon. I'll check your email in a little bit. I know there's some girls from your page who wants a few readings tonight. We love you, Rowena. We love you so, so much. So I'll get their list there. Oh. Okay, my darling, let's take a look at Karen. Go down to the table, sweetheart. Now, this is a different reading. This is a different reading. This is going to be a hit or a miss, Karen. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a hit or a miss. It was a hard week, Karen. So sad. I think I meant to say it, but that other miss is cut in there with that dumb comment. You could go back up, babe. I was going to cut in there and I seen what you said. I'm sorry, Wanda, my darling. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So Karen, we got the 10 of Cups, and we just had that 10 of Cups over in that header reading, and that is about family. That is about having it all. That is about contentment. That is about dreams being fulfilled. That is happily ever after. Listen, nothing is perfect. I understand nothing is perfect. I got the Empress here, sweetheart. I got the Father here, and there's somebody. Are we clinging? Karen, I feel like I should know this question. I feel very bad that I gotta ask you this question, but I just want to make sure that I get this right, and it's important. Is your husband still with us? Is your husband still with us, sweetheart? Because I'm thinking no, but I think I got you mixed with somebody else. Okay, so a past lash. I'm sorry, Karen. I get mixed up when I'm on this. Right. What the hell am I thinking? So your husband is past. Okay. Because I just wanted to, of course he's past, sweetheart. Of course he's past. Okay, sweetheart. Karen, these cards are loud and clear. We got just look at these cards, guys. This is extraordinary. We got the Ten of Cups, sweetheart, and that's all about love. It's all about family. It's about marriage. It's about having it all. And then we got the Emperor here. We got the Father, the foundation of it. And we're not letting him go, sweetheart. We're holding on to those memories. And that's why it was so important that I had to ask you that question, sweetheart, because is it something he's dealing with, or is it something you're dealing with? I had to know how he was placed in your life. And then we got so many women here that suffer from your husbands being passed over. And then we got this card, sweetheart. And this card is all about memories. It's holding on to the past and not being held to let it go. It's being influenced by the past and what's going on that happened in the past. That is what's directing you right now. You can't change it, sweetheart. You can't let the memories of your husband affect your future. You can't. We got to cut through that pain. We got to cut through that heart. That is why the Ace of Swords is here, sweetheart. It's like everything that we're doing, we're concentrating and relying on the past, or thinking if he was here, or if we did it this way, or if I should do it this way, or he would like it this way. It's constantly living and dwelling in the past and holding on to those past memories and not being able to let it go. And I tell you, sweetheart, if we don't let them go, we turn into this card. That's the 7, and we're overflowed with emotions. There's so much. Look at all the emotions in this card. Everything is based on emotions, and we're not seeing things clearly, sweetheart. We're not seeing things that's healthy for us right now, and we're looking at so many things around us right now, and we can't focus on that one thing because we're keep constantly going back into the past and bringing him forth. Oh, but this card brings forth such creativity. It brings forth new ideas, new truth, new understanding, new projects, new choices. So much it brings forth, sweetheart. So much energy that it brings forth. But I'm telling you, sweetheart, this card is before this card. And I'm going to tell you, my darling, this pain and this hurt and this that you're going through right now, Spirit is offering you new knowledge and a new truth and a new understanding. Is it he offering it, or is your husband offering it? It's time, sweetheart. He wants you to move forward. Use your imagination, use your creativity, use the things that you wanted to do. We need to go back to a different time and a different place, and we need to restart. Not saying forget, not saying move on, but restart in a different way. We need to leave. I don't know how to say it, sweetheart. I know there's such purity and there's such calmness, but you could only carry it so far, sweetheart. You could only carry it so far. This can't be anymore. Not in the way that it was built with him. It can't be that way anymore, sweetheart. We can't hold on to that anymore. We can't. And we got to let it go so we can see. We got to let it go. But Spirit is giving you the knowledge and telling you that we can get through. We can make it go. He understands and sees that pain. He sees that clutter. He sees that fuzziness in your brain. And he sees you holding on. This is spot on. It's been a difficult week since my new grandbaby was born. Yes, why did your memory go right out of my mind? Was born last week. It's been nothing but tears. And that's it, sweetheart. We got to think about moving forward, sweetheart. We got to think about how it looks without him. I love you too, Mary. We got to think about how it looks forward now, moving forward without him in the picture. He's going to be there. He's going to be speaked about. He's going to be loved, and he's going to be honored. But now we got to move forward, sweetheart, because we can't cling to the way things were, because that is not what it is anymore. And as long as you cling to that want and that need for this, the happy family with him, you're never going to be healed or grow, sweetheart. Your head is always going to be in a fog. We got to let go of this past. We got to stop. We're clinging to it, sweetheart. So new knowledge coming forth, new truth, new understanding. Use your sword, sweetheart, that Spirit is offering to you to cut through this pain. And remember, with a great love comes a great pain. And yes, it's not going to be easy, but I'm telling you, Spirit is screaming at you. Do not live in the past anymore. Live for the future. Live for tomorrow. And we can't bring back in the past, Karen. We can't. Sending you so much love coming towards you, my darling. I'm sorry I had brain fart there and I forgot, but I'm so sorry, Karen. I should have looked at your picture. I would have realized who you were. But sweetheart, don't cling to it anymore. Don't put yourself in misery anymore. It's been here. He's been here all day. My Alex voice was playing my favorite song all day, and I never turned it on. Yes, and he's giving you that knowledge. He's giving you that, sweetheart. He's letting you know, let it go, sweetheart. You know, we can't cling to that anymore. That's not where you're supposed to be now. He's yelling at you. Enjoy your life. Embrace this new baby. It's going to be different, but it still could be wonderful. We still got this family. We still got this love. Yes, I'm not here right now. Not at this moment. I'm not here right now. But I'm telling you, sweetheart, we still got this. We still got to run. We still got to play. We still got to cook. We still got to laugh. We still got to bring joy. Bring the joy into the rest of the family. It's going to be okay, sweetheart. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Absolutely still there. Where else would he be? Where else would he be, sweetheart, if he's not going to be there with you? So, my darling, chin up, and remember, we still got so much love around us. We still got so much love around us, and it is strong and it is powerful, and let's embrace this. And I promise you, Karen, someday we will reunite, and someday you will hold. He's right there. You could feel his energy. You already know that, but you got to come into a place that you can't cling to that from daylight to dark, sweetheart. You can't. You gotta go out. You gotta laugh. You gotta be around friends. You gotta love, sweetheart. You gotta show them. You gotta show them children and those grandchildren the foundation. And you gotta continue to teach this family. You gotta continue to teach this family what they need moving forward. You got to. You got to. Because I'm gonna tell you, sweetheart, whatever you do right now is sowing the seeds for your children and for your grandchildren. You're so welcome, Karen, my darling. And you are so loved. Okay, let's take a look here and see who's next. Kelly Put, sweetheart, you are next. Kelly Put. Are you still here? I don't know how to live without him. I've been with him since I was 17. He was my one and only. I understand that, sweetheart. I do. I understand that with all my heart and all my soul. I really do. But I'm telling you, sweetheart, you can't live out the rest of your life clinging to the past. You can't. You got to embrace your future. You got to embrace your future, and you got to let him guide and direct you now. He's still there, sweetheart. He's guiding you. He's guiding and directing you from the outer reins, but you got to allow him. You got to allow him to guide and direct you, sweetheart. We love you so much, Karen. Okay, so Kelly, my darling, you are next. So 2 cards for Kelly. Ace of Wands, my darling Kelly. Tell me whatever I need to know. Well, Kelly, you got 2 cards there, and these 2 cards packs a punch. We got to be a little bit careful here, sweetheart. I do have a lot of gray around here and a lot of blue. We're talking colors tonight. So there is not seeing a clarity of something here around you, sweetheart, and you are suffering. There is a great deal of suffering around you, and there is a great deal of stress. I wouldn't doubt if this is not from work or something you're trying to get into focus, but you can't get it into focus. I don't know if you're trying to start something, create something that's really weighing a burden on your back, but it do feel like you're taking something on, and you got a lot of creativity and a lot of ideas. This could be a project. Whatever this is, it feels like it's taking a toll on you, sweetheart. And it feels like you need to let it go, Kelly. It feels like you need to let it go. It feels like it's ran its course and it's burning out of control right now. Or you're really going to have to do a different undertaking here altogether. But whatever this is that you're trying to get a hold off, I don't know if I should keep at my homemade business. I don't think so, sweetheart. I really don't. I mean, look at these cards. This card is the Ace of Wands. This is all about creativity. It's all about imagination. It's all about it's spirit giving us an idea, a dream, a vision, and putting that down, and bringing that into focus. But my Jesus, girl, is it worth the stress? Is it worth the burden? Is it worth all this hard work? Is it worth the undertaking? I don't think it is, sweetheart. I don't know what your homemade business is. If this is what you're going through, sweetheart, you're going to have to restructure yourself in such a different way, because this is too much. You can't carry all this. I don't know if you need to lay down your burden and get other people to come in here and to help you, to guide and direct you in this business, but it feels like it's beyond stressful, and it feels like it's either you ask for help or you take this in a new direction. I know you got lots of creativity. I know you got a lot of stuff. I mean, this is business. Wands are business, and that's why I said that, something that you're working on or something you're working towards. But sweetheart, how much are you going to put on your plate? How much can you hold on to until you choke? I make farmhouse signs, and I do mostly custom orders, which I think I need to stop. I think so too, sweetheart. You need to back it up, or you need to bring somebody else in. You got to do it one way or the other. You can't carry it all. There's sleepless night. Listen, 10 of Wands, sleepless nights, working from daylight to dark, mind never shutting off. You know, it's carries such, always waiting for something else to come. Have I did this right? Did I do that right? stuff coming in at you fast, always defending yourself. There's too much energy here. There's too much energy, and you will burn yourself out. You're not seeing things clearly, and there's a dark density around this, sweetheart. So you're going to have to change the format of what you're doing, or you're going to have to let something go, sweetheart. Plus, I'm a single mom to, oh my Lord almighty, child. See, you're burning out of control. You're doing too much over here and not putting the time in here. I'm telling you, my doll, you gotta scale it back. It's too much. Them children gotta come first and foremost. And I know what it's like to start a small business. I've been there. I know what it is to start small businesses and grow it up powerfully. I know when it's time to let it go. And I tell you, it's not about quitting. It's about realizing what we can and cannot do. And it's about keeping our balance. And your balance right now is all upside at Kelly. So that is for you, sweetheart. Yes, I feel drained. Yes, you're burned out. And that is what those wands bring forth, is burned out. It's like, how much more of this can I take? So that is for you, Kelly, my darling. So we'll move on. The next person we got is Loopy. And I think that is for Nicole. So Nicole, the next cards are for you. You're welcome, sweetheart. Or you're going to have to get someone else involved, sweetheart. You need to go back. You need to go back and think it all true. Okay, so the next one is for Fran. Oh, sorry, Nicole, not Karen. Nicole. You can send up the little thing, babe, to pay. It is too much, Tammy. It is too much. And I mean, I made that mistake. I made that mistake with Benny, that I was so career driven, and I did the smallest things too. I did everything from making friggin' hearts in material and going around door to door to selling them, from selling vegetables to scrapbooking stores to restaurants to gas stations, liquor stores. I did it all. I started small, but that's the fire energy in us, right? Yes, Loopy, the one that Loopy paid for. So, Nicole, I think that you're Loopy's friend, or Loopy's something to Loopy. For a friend of my daughters, for a friend of your daughters. I think that is you, right, sweetheart? So this one is for Nicole. It's from Loopy. So we'll go ahead and we will read that one. Okay, my darling, let's see. Ooh. Holy cow, honey. What the hell you got going on here? Look at those major arcana cards. Nicole, what are you letting control you, sweetheart? What are you under the control of? You're choosing something that is no good to you, my doll, and it's going to lead to depression and sadness, and it could end in a divorce, but something is controlling you in your life that is not serving you no purpose in your life, and you need to let it go, sweetheart. Yes, people don't even read tarot that follows me and knows these cards are danger, 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 danger. There is a lover here involved. This is someone that is in mental distress. This is sadness. This is manipulation. This is feeling defeated here, my darling. This is a give and take. Someone is taking, but someone is not giving here. This is making poor choices, sweetheart. This is a lot of pain, hurt, and suffering here. And that justice card, sweetheart, you got to tell yourself right now, what is it? What is it I, Nicole, want in my life? What am I going to settle for in my life? Am I going to settle for this bullshit of bullshits? Because that is, you got to use your own mind and your own judgment here. Nobody could change your mind. Well, I hope that something I'm saying tonight will change your mind. But I'm telling you, how much are you going to give of yourself for nothing in return? This person is out to take, to destroy, to rob, to manipulate, to hurt, and it will leave you in a place of slander, hurt, anxiety, pain. I'm telling you, when you sit in that devil's, you're choosing this though. This is your own fucking fault because you're choosing this, Nicole. You're choosing to sit in that misery. You're choosing to sit in that pain. You're keeping yourself there. Don't tell me there's no one there not giving you forewarning how to move forward in your life, because somebody is telling you how to move forward in your life. Somebody is trying to help you to stand up and to move forward in your life. Someone sees the pain and entrapment that you're in. Someone sees the deception that is around you. Someone sees that, honey, and they want this to end. This card represents our life in tatters, but you're choosing to sit in that, sweetheart. How much are you willing to give of your stability before it's all ripped away from you? There's lies and deceit and even evilness attached to these cards. The Lover's card, sweetheart, in reverse. That could be cheating, that could be hurt, that can be lies. There's not good decisions being made here, sweetheart. This is the judge and jury now, and you got to be the judge and jury. And the only one that's going to see you through this pain and this turmoil that you're in right now, if you use clear logic, balance moving forward. Because I'm telling you, sister, she ain't going to change. She ain't going to get any better. You could give and give and give and try and try and try as much as you want, but I do feel like this is a relationship. It's either a relationship or drugs. You're choosing something in your life that's putting your life in ruin and in tatters. And if you don't stand forward and stand up and move forward in a positive direction, sweetheart, I'm telling you, you will fall apart, and you will be submerged and choked by that devil. You will. Whatever that devil is in your cards, but you're holding on to something that is no good to you, sweetheart. It is no good. It is no good. You gotta let it go. There's no balance here, sweetheart. None. There's no balance. You're being taken granted for. How much are you willing to lose off yourself for this Lover's card? You gotta use some proper judgment. So that is for you, sweetheart. I hope that resonates. I mean, you got 3 major kind of cards. You are stuck. You are stuck in the devil card of choosing something that is no good. You're stuck in the Lover's card that you're over focusing on something, and you're stuck in that judgment card. Is it judging yourself or letting others judge you? But whatever that circumstances is, you got 3 major obstacles that you need to come through in your life, and that is not going to be easy. That is going to be painful, and that is going to be hard. But I can tell you, the harder the lesson, the bigger the reward, and the more truth and understanding you'll see at the end of it. It's going to be a fucking fuck show for a while, sweetheart. It is. But you gotta stand up now, Nicole. You gotta face this challenge in your life, because that's the only way, honey, you're gonna be able to move forward. Don't let this pain and this anxiety and this depression hold you back anymore, sweetheart. Don't judge it. Judge the situation for what the situation really is. Judge it for what it is. It has been. Yes, I know it has been a shit show. Without a doubt, it's been a shit show. Don't let their evilness and their controlling bring you under, sweetheart. Whatever it is, it might not be a relationship. It could be drugs, could be alcohol, could be overeating. It could be many, many things in your life. But whatever it is, you got to be the judge and the jury of your own self. No one else is going to be able to fix you, sweetheart. You got to fix yourself. You got to fix yourself at this point moving forward. So that is for you, my darling, and I hope that resonates. all of those. Oh my God, make no wonder there's so many fucking major arcana cards. Sorry, Pamela, I didn't mean to say that. But make no wonder there's so many major arcana cards, honey. If that's all of the above, if that's all the stuff that you're going through in your life, that you're carrying all that pain and all that anxiety, oh, guys, send her up lots of love. Send her up lots of love. My darling, it's time. You feel young. You feel like you got a beautiful life ahead of you. I can't tell you what that is right now because it's hard. I can't. But I'm going to tell you right now, first we need to be the judge and jury of ourselves. You could do this, Elizabeth. You can do this. Whew. That one hit home pretty hard. Next up is Jamie Cook. Big red. Look at a box. Soon as I say that girl's name, it starts. Look at a box, Jamie. Unbelievable. Soon as I say Jamie's name, it starts. I don't know what kind of energy that girl owes. I don't get it. But every time Jamie comes live or I bring Jamie, read cards for Jamie, the box goes insane. So, but we've all know that now. We all know that. So, we did a, I know we keep saying that it's grandmother, but I think it could be the people in your house. Look, here it goes again. Right up on red. I think it could be Nana, but I also think it could be the energy in that haunted house that you're living in, and they're there. Babe, can you go up now? But they're there, and they're watching Tarot with Fran, and they're like, there she is. Tarot with Fran is on. And they're watching Tarot with Fran. I don't know, Jamie. I can't bring one person through for you, but I mean, it never fails. Every time I do a reading for you, up she comes. So let's get in. It's the protection spells. Absolutely. Well, you kind of did make our house popular. Yeah, that was pretty cool, and we might do it again some night if Jamie's up for it. It'd be really good to do it for Halloween special. Wow. So, Jamie, we got the Knight of Wands. We got the Hermit. And we got the Mastery card. And anybody here that reads cards understands what these cards means. The Knight of Wands in reverse is we're running too quick. We're moving too quick. We're running with our fires and our passions. We need to calm ourselves down. We need to ground ourselves. We need to come within. There's just too much chaos. Everything is too fast all around us. He's the rebel with the cause card, but he'll burn himself out. We can't. The Hierophant, sweetheart. You need new teachings, Jamie. You need new teachings in your life to grow and to move forward. And then we got the Mastery card. This card is about someone getting results from their work. It's craftsmanship. It's mastery. It's work. It's working on the things that we love. It's working and producing and bringing forth things. And I love this card. I always ask when this card comes up, is that Or do you do arts and crafts? Do you knit? Do you sew? Do you draw? Do you paint? Do you play the piano? Because this is a mastery card, but it's in reverse, sweetheart. You're moving too fast, Jamie. You need to slow down. You need new teaching, sweetheart. You need to reground yourself. You need to reground yourself. It's going too fast. You need more training. You need more. You got to be. What is the way to say that to you, Jamie? Just slow the fuck down and take your time. Slow down. Take your time. Sometimes it takes longer to produce something than we want. And I think this is being yelled to you and to me here, Jamie. I really do. I really do. And even with the discussion we had the other night, and even with what you said happened at work, slow down. Slow down. We burn out of control. We're not being litigious. We're not living in the moment. Yes, let it flow. Things are being done too fast. Everything is being rushed. And it's no good when you carry that energy. Things are not done properly. You got to calm yourself down. You got to ground yourself. You got to really look at your surroundings. You got to embrace them. You got to learn from. Sometimes things takes more teaching to produce this. Your card is in reverse. All your cards are in reverse. The three of them are in reverse, sweetheart. And it's time to slow down. It's time. I'm working on relaxing more. I'm working on taking extra time to do stuff. Yes, Jamie, you're moving too fast in life. You're not producing. You got the gift. You got the gift. There's no doubt about it. You got the gift. But you're producing things too fast that it's not coming out, Jamie. It's not working. It's not working. You got the gift, but you need to slow it down. Look at the details. Take your time. Embrace the experience. Enjoy it. Look at it. Manifest it. Make sure every detail. You need a new teaching, sweetheart. A new teaching of detail. A new teaching of understanding. If we need to do it 1,000 times to get the perfect outcome, then so be it. Then we'll do it. Then we'll do it 100 times. So, and even with work, sweetheart, slow down. Embrace your customers. Embrace the people in your life. Look at them. Engage with them. If you only got 5 minutes with that person, this is for everybody here. If you only got 5 minutes with somebody, then engage with that person. Don't go, oh, I'll see, okay, yeah, see ya. Thank you, all right, have a good day. Love you, okay, bye. It was really nice talking to you. I really gotta go. I am done, but it was a privilege to talk to you. See the difference? But when we're hyped up and when we carry that energy off that Knight of Swords, we're like fucking Tasmanian devil. We're going in and we're fucking spinning like this and we're out again. It's a clusterfuck. And it'll bring 4 clusterfucks in our life. Right? And it'll bring clusterfucks here and it'll bring clusterfuck here. So, calm down. See, you need to turn this into the King or the Knight of Cups upright or the Queen of Cups, where she puts her love and her passions and every ounce of energy that she got into creating. Every little bit. Here today, gone tomorrow. Yes, that's true. That's true. But we need to remember, guys, that this is nothing but a journey. Our home base is the header side, and we're just here to experience this journey. But it's more than that, Rowena, and I know you just had a loss. Right? I know you just had a loss in your family, but remember, this was the journey that they chose to walk and to live while they were here. This is just for a moment, guys. This is just a lesson. This is just going to see what we can learn from this hurtly experience. And it comes and it goes like that. But this is just our journey. Our home, this is not our home base. This is a hurtly experience. You ever look into the vast universe? We're like a little dot in the mass universe. We're almost unrecognizable in the mass universe. That is our home. That is where we belong. Our energy gets to flow through all that on the other side. It's so big and it's so beyond us that we find it's so hard to comprehend, because this is all we know, because we're holding on to that earthly stability. But I'm telling you, this, beyond this, is so powerful. It's so powerful. Don't think any of us is going to walk away unscathed from this, because we all will be there together. Oh, when we slow down and put detail into our life. We talked about that tonight. So many of us run so quick and so fast through life. One of the most beautiful things that we are surrounded with is color. It's color. When is the last time you've seen color? When is the last time we appreciated color? When is the last time we appreciated color? Not going by the look, but understanding it. So I got my passion and my fury on tonight. Right? That's our passion and our fury. It's true, isn't it, Tammy? We don't. We're so friggin' hurry, so friggin' fast to go. We don't see the beauty of color. No, but by God, we could see the fucking sale sign in Walmart, half price. We could see that. We could see the engagement ring that Buddy give what's her name that got no inkling in our life. We could see that. We could see all that just fine. But we can't see the beauty that it's around us. We can't see the beauty that's around us. And my girls tonight over in Tarot with Fran, I told them, take a week of color. Take a week of color. We could see the gossip in our fucking neighbor. We could see ourselves getting caught up in everybody's shit, right? So this week I told the girls, take a week to enjoy color. Every one of you guys, take a week to enjoy color. Take it. And I'm going to tell you, next Wednesday, when we come back here and we join back here again next weekend, next Wednesday night, you're going to see things different. Look at that beautiful yellow. Think about that yellow, the clarity that it brings. Think about the white, the purity on touch that it brings. Think about the blue, the yellows, happiness, right? Happiness, joy, giggliness, right? That's why she's so attached to the sun card, Jill. Okay, I got to move on or we're never going to get through. So, listen to all of us. Slow down. Marcia, you're here. All right, Marcia, my darling, the next one is for you. Beautiful. And what a time to embrace color. Hi, Laura, my darling. What a time to embrace color now with fall coming on. And what do orange mean? Can anybody tell me what orange means? Marcia, my darling. Marcia got a night off, so she's here over on Tarot with Fran. Dun, dun, dun. You're welcome, my darling. We love you, Jamie. So Marcia is here. And let's see what the cards got to say for Marcia. Look at those major arcana cards again. Okay, Marcia, my darling. Oh, shit. I'm going to start right off the bat, sweetheart. You're being lied to. You're being lied to, and there's deceit around you, and there's dishonesty around you, and there's arguments coming around you. It hasn't passed, sweetheart. It hasn't passed. It hasn't passed. The Justice card, sweetheart, she's there in full force. Someone has not learned the lesson that they need to learn. Someone is trying to look at the long term. Is it you, Marcia? You're looking at the long term. You're trying to move forward in your life. You're trying so hard as you can. You're trying to look at things with a different perspective. I know you're feeling exposed. I know you're trying to, I know, just waiting for it again. You're right, Marcia. It's coming. For fuck's sake. I was hoping for a better outcome here, Marcia, but it's not here yet. It's not here, sweetheart. It's the change that we've been hoping and praying for is not coming. It's not here, and there is, sweetheart, they're not seeing it clearly. They're not seeing it clearly. They're not looking at the long term. You're looking at the long term. You're looking at what is trying to do what is best, sweetheart. But still such an imprisonment and such an uncertainty, and there's such an exposure, and it's their health is not improving, sweetheart. There's jealousy attached to all this. There's your hopes and your wishes is not going to get what you want, sweetheart. There's dishonesty, there's lies, there's deception. I don't know what else to say, Marcia. I really don't know what else to say. It is what it is. There's another shit show coming, and it's going to hit you direct. I mean, again, 3 major arcana cards. We haven't dealt with letting it go. They're still holding on to it. They still haven't held their home part. They haven't held their home part to what they done wrong and what needs to be fixed. They're not looking into it. Money, sweetheart. It's all about the money. It's all about the money, Marcia. It's money, 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 money. And they're not seeing the truth, and they're not being persistent in it. Sweetheart, it's a shit show. I don't know any other way. And there's your dishonesty, your lies, your deception. Is a fear of getting caught in this card. It's shameful. It's being dishonest, being dishonest to others, being dishonest to yourself, and we're not going to get the results that we want to see coming forward. So they haven't accepted. They haven't learned nothing from this time that they were in imprisonment or tied up, like imprisonment within yourself, not a prison. Couldn't mean a prison though, but not with these cards. They haven't learned nothing, Marcia. They haven't learned nothing. They're still doing the same fucking shit that they did 6 months ago. So we're there for you, sister. We'll carry you through. We love you. We love you so, so very much. And we will get you through. When the hearse falls out of her, we'll get her through. So I think the best thing, if I had to give you some advice, put the tarot cards aside. I would confront that. I would confront it head on and say, I know exactly what is going on, and this is going to be the consequences if you don't move forward. That's what I would do. That is exactly what I would do. I would not bury anything up. I would confront it head on like a ram. Boom. Bring it right in. But that's being a friend to a friend. That's got nothing to do with the tarot cards. Because as long as we let people go under the consumption that they think they're getting off with it when we know what is really going on, then it enables it for more of the nastiness to develop, right? And so we got to be really, really careful. We got to be really, really careful here. But you know what? As long as they think they're getting off with it, they're going to continue to do it. So I would hit it. I would speak my truth. I would say what's going to happen. I'll say where it's going to be. And I would confront the fucker right to the, I don't mean fucker, but the situation. I said that because I'm thinking about somebody in my life right now. But I don't mean it like that. But I would confront that person right to their face and say, hey, because remember, I'm picking up my emotions here. But I would confront them right to their face and say, I know exactly what you were at. I know exactly what you were doing. I know exactly how you were manipulating. I know exactly that you were trying to turn people against each other. And I know what you did. I know why you're doing it. And I know what your hand game is and what you're trying to resolve from this. And I'm going to tell you something. You will be exposed. Give me a minute. Because you will be exposed. I would bring it. No, fucker, you're right. A diddly do fucker too with that. Well, there's definitely fuckers involved, that's for sure. Okay, Marcia, my darling. We do, Laree. We do have those fuckers in our life. There's no doubt about it. There is no doubt about it. Marilyn Stuckless. Marilyn, sweetheart, you're next. You are next. Beautiful Marilyn. Marilyn. You are next. Are you still here with us, darling? And then after fuck the fuckers, yes, that's what I say too. To hell with it all. And then after Marilyn, we got Rena. So Rena, you're right after Marilyn. So, and then after, I don't want to hit too many because then I'll lose sight to where I'm to. So Marilyn, you're next, sweetheart. Shit show coming for someone from Nanny, and this time you will not be alone, Marcia. No, we can't let her be alone. No friggin' way. No friggin' way. No friggin' way. Put the fuckers in the fuck it bucket. And we need a t-shirt. Put the fuckers in your life in the fuck it bucket. Who would want a t-shirt like that? Who would want a t-shirt like that?
We're just fucking.
Fuck. Because, you know what? I am done with your fucking fuckery fuck. I am done with your fuckery fuck. I'm just done with it. So, yeah, we need to make some shirts. That's going to be your next shirt, Rob. So there we go. We'll have to make some fuck it bucket t-shirts. Okay, Marilyn, my darling. Uh-oh. Oh my God, Marilyn, look at the people at play here in your cards. Go down to the table, sweetheart. So, Marilyn, we got a lot of male energy here, Marilyn, and I mean a lot of male energy. And I mean a lot of male energy. King of Swords. King of Swords. Sweetheart, this is a manipulator. This is someone that's using their mind to get what they want from you. There's a lot of it. There's a lot of shit going on here in this man's mind. He brings forth a storm and he brings forth chaos. I got the Father here sitting right in the middle off these two kings, which I would take as your two sons. One is manipulated and one is loving and compassionate. And I feel like there needs to be a decision. Is one saying that needs to be a decision between the other one? I don't know. It feels very emotional, Marilyn, to me. It feels like we're juggling on one foot here right now, sweetheart. And I feel like the balls are about ready to fall out. They are ready to fall out, Marcia. Marilyn, and I did see hope here, but these cards, I don't know. That king of swords, he's back to his old tricks. He's back trying to control the situation. He's back not wanting to listen. He's back to doing what he's doing. He's back to destruction, and it's causing a lot of chaos and a lot of turmoil within the family. And we're all here trying to figure out what's going on. Somebody is green with envy. Somebody is upset. Someone, there's a jealousy and a rivalry here. It feels like, you know what? I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling, Marlon. I could be way off course here, but I'm going to say it anyway. It feels like to me that we got the energy of Prince William and Prince Harry on the go here. A rivalry of two brothers and someone having to make a decision that somebody is being caught in the middle of two grown males. And that feels like that is your husband, not knowing how to go. Are we giving all of our energy over here to one son and leaving the other one unscathed because we think they're okay? There's something going on here, sweetheart. There's envy and there's a jealousy going on here. And then we come into that Five of Swords, sweetheart. That's a loss. That's feeling beaten down. Somebody's feeling beaten down. Someone is feeling humiliated here. Somebody is feeling hurt. There's a sense of mourning here. There's a sense of loss. You going to have one? Oh, okay. So there's a sense of loss and hurt and mourning and carnage here, sweetheart. So it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, Marlon. And I do feel like maybe some things with the court and the law and stuff like that is being settled. I don't know. But this here feels like a rivalry between two people to me. Is it father and son? Is it brothers? Who is it? But I'm telling you, the Emperor is strong, he's balanced, he's stable, he's leading, he's guiding, and he's directing the best way he can. But it do feel like a division here to me. And it feels like a fallout. It feels like a fallout. It really, truly do. It feels like a fallout. It do, and it feels like it's between this King of Swords, and it feels like it's between this King of Cups, and it feels like the Emperor or the father is put right in the middle, and he's having to make a decision that he doesn't want to have to make. It could be a financial decision. I don't know, Marlon. Is it a financial decision to help the King of Wands when really the King of Cups deserves it? I don't know, but it could be a financial decision that's going to cause envy and destruction in between this. So, doesn't look good, Marlon. It doesn't look good. And with that being said, sweetheart, to me, I would say that we need to really focus what decisions we make here. Because there's got to be a balance, sweetheart. It's got to be a balance because this is not working. It's not. So that is for Marlon. Rena. Yes, it resonates with me. I hear you. Yeah, I do feel like a rivalry, envy. And it's all because of those green shoes. It's all because of the green shoes, Gail. Go look at your card and look at those green shoes that he's wearing. That's envy. That's envy. Now that card could have reflected so many more. But in that reading, I was drawn to those green shoes. And that was the message that Marlon needed to hear. Okay, Rena, my darling, you are next. Are you still with us? No, Rena, sweetheart. Rena. Rena is next. Okay, my darling. Rena, I haven't read cards for you forever. Forever. Rena, oh, sweetheart. Oh. Okay. It's shitty and it's not shitty, Rena. So we're starting off with somebody in distress. We're sitting off with somebody that's hurting, someone that's in pain, someone that's got feeling a lot of restrictions around them, feeling like they can't move forward. There's a lot of bad energy attached to them. Maybe there's slander and blame. Maybe there's people putting slander and blame on you, and you're feeling. Are we self-sabotaging ourselves? Because there is people putting blame and saying we should be doing this or we shouldn't be doing that, and you're feeling that shame and you're letting it in, and it's giving you restrictions of what you need to do moving forward. There's an embarrassment or even an embarrassment off an harassment. It almost feels like other people hurting you for no fucking reason other than only having to run their mouth and saying that they know what's right and you don't. That's that card. And you know, when someone attacks us enough, when someone hurts us enough, we begin to pick up that energy. We begin to feel that pain. We begin to feel that hurt. And it puts us in a place of entrapment, whether we want to or not. Sweetheart, you're feeling very stuck right now and you're not knowing how to move forward. There's like, but it feels like to me, sweetheart, that the darts and the hurt and the pain that other people have caused you in your life is stopping you to move forward. The judgment and overthinking is stopping you from moving forward in your life. And then we come into the Ace of Swords. And I think, Rena, that you've come to the place in your life. It starts off bad, but it moves in a different direction. Emotional abuse starting again for me from my ex, yes. But that doesn't surprise me at all, Rena, with these cards. It doesn't. And then we got the Ace of Swords, sweetheart. That is the knowledge given to spirit for us with the true understanding is to know that there is nothing else that we can do, that if we do not change this course that we are on, that we're unable to grow. So even though as painful as those two cards are, Rena, you know that this emotional abuse that is coming from your ex, that you can't move forward in your life, that you need to let him go. You need to cut all ties to that man. You know that you are in a difficult situation and you know there is no way out but to cut the ties to that man. We need to cut the ties. We need to chop it out. We need to let it go, because the evilness that he puts upon people, it's just so sad, Rihanna, and makes you, one of my hexes said to me one time, he said, "You're a leech." What was that other word he said? A leech? Thank God I can't even remember that other word. But there was 2 or 3 words, and I could only remember the leech right now. If he only understood at the time how painful and how hurtful and how demeaning those words were to me, how they took my life and restructured everything around me. Right? They've resodded everything. Right? Restructured everything. And that's what you need to do, Rena. You need to let him go. And everything that he said that you were and would never be, you need to stand up with grace and dignity, and you need to reclaim your truth, your power, your wisdom, your divinity, what Spirit has in store for you. You weren't put to live on this hurt as a victim, sister. You are a warrior, you are strong, you are powerful, and all those life lessons that was brought to you for him, it's now the time that you take it and claim it. Spirit has given you the wisdom to know better. You know there's no negotiation. You know there's no fixing it. You know there's no changing. You know there's no moving forward with this card. And you know that it is done. You'll never reap any goodness that you put into this man. It is not there. It is impossible. It can't be done. There is nothing there. There is nothing there, Rena. You could go and give, and you could wait and wait and wait and wait for those results to come in. It will not come in, sweetheart. You will always be tied to this person, always and forever. You will be tied for them. But as you move forward into your life, now it's up to you to claim what you need to claim moving forward. So, Rena, my darling, don't you walk in that shame anymore. Don't you walk in that embarrassment. Don't you let his abuse and blame and slander put restrictions on your life. Jesus is the way. Repent and forsake this evil practice. Oh, praise the Lord. George, my darling, don't get into religion with me, because you will lose every time. Because if anybody needs to repent, it's the government needs to repent, because they took the ultimate beauty of the spirituality and they converted it into a little book, and they labeled it the Bible, and they put it on in the world to control and to lead people in fear. The Bible leads us in fear and in doubt, but this practice gives us power, strength, and dignity to move forward in our life, to claim what is rightfully given to us. What is rightfully given to us. And we will hone that, and we will claim that, and we will not sit on our hands and knees and pray to a God to save us. We will stand up like warriors, and we will move forward, and we will not pray for food. We will go out and we will seed our seeds, and we will grow our plants, and we will harvest them, and we will bring them in, and we will cook them, and we will feed our own family, because we are strong, we are powerful, and we are warriors, and we will not let the restrictions of someone letting us live in fear and telling us that we can't, because we are more stronger, more knowledgeable, and more powerful than that. We will not pray for anything we want in life. We are our own gods, and we will move forward in our own power and our own light, and we will go out and we will make the most of this beautiful environment, this beautiful hurt, and this beautiful journey that Spirit has given each and every one of us to choose our own path as we move forward. So do not judge me, because I tell you, the one that judges someone else needs to take the own stick at their own eye. And if you want to bring up Bible verses, buddy, I could beat you down. You're welcome to stay, and you're welcome to enjoy in the love, but you will not break or shake us here. Because we are a clan, and we are mighty, and we are powerful, and we will go out into the world, and we will bring forth everything that is rightfully ours. True healing, that is. Okay, moving on from George. Oh, you did it! You did it!
Perfect.
Oh my God, you did it!
Better get Jill up.
Jill! Jill! Look how beautiful they are! He got the colors perfect! Oh! He's got the colors perfect! They're beautiful! Oh! Jill beans! They're beautiful! Look at the color! Oh! They need to be a little bit more, so yeah, so there's no white borders on them. Or we need to keep the white borders and shrink them just a little bit more. Either way, babe. Maybe we could shrink them a little bit more and have the white border like Pamela got on hers. See that? Oh! Oh! Yeah, George. That's what happens when old witches get together. They make designer cards. They make tarot cards. So sorry guys, look at the difference. Look at the difference, Jill. This is what we were using. This is what we were using. This is the first lot that he tried, and now look at him now. Look at the difference.
We use that vinyl instead to stick it.
Look at the difference. Oh, love, 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 love. Look at that. And the camera's not doing justice to how beautiful and bright and radiant they are. Oh. Oh. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Oh, so beautiful. Just look at that. I mean, you can't see it for them. Oh. And our last one, oh, wrong one. To get jelly beans better, we gotta get more cards coming. Look at the difference, ladies. Look at that. Thank you so much, honey. I absolutely love them. Thank you so much. They're absolutely beautiful. So there you go. These are just for me to use right now. The deck will be all done professionally, but these, oh, so much love and passion went into this. That English boy did get there in the end. Well done, Rob. You're right, Reese, my darling. He did. Took him a minute, but he got there. Took him a minute, he got there. He couldn't see us through tonight, though, over in... he couldn't get us on. He couldn't get us on with Patreon tonight, but he told me he'll get me off later. You could take that now whichever way you want. It's completely up to yourself. So, Marina, sorry, my doll. Cards kind of got in the way. They're absolutely powerful. Loving it. It's amazing. Okay. Next, we have Trudy. Are you here, Trudy, my doll? That was it, sweetheart. That was it. That was your cards, sweetheart. That was your cards. It's, Spirit is giving you the understanding, knowing that you can't hold on to this anymore. And now it's up to you to stand up in your own strength and your own power to move forward. And Spirit is there giving you the knowledge to know that. So, Trudy, my darling, you are next. Made in England, improved in Canada. I improved them, I hope. I hope that's what he's meaning. Did you see those cards, Gil? Did you see how pretty they look now? Oh, guys, we got so much stuff we're working on right now for our store. Oh, Trudy is here. Good. So it is going to be a powerful, oh, the cool stuff we're working on. I believe you are, Arena, my darling, and that's your spirit letting you know that this is your time to shine. Okay, Trudy, we got so many more people we got to get through. We might have to go in till tomorrow night because they're just coming in. So we'll get through as many as we can. We'll do the best we can. But we might have to postpone till tomorrow. There's a lot more there, guys, coming in. But as long as I got the energy, I'm good to go. But if that energy, I gotta get a drink, guys. If that energy starts to go, then I gotta call it a night. But I will be back tomorrow. Might have to be Friday because I got a lot of readings tomorrow. A lot. I mentioned your cards to Bex today at meditation. She said she can't wait to use them. Oh, Bex. Bex was there. Show them to Bex. I'm going to FaceTime you on the weekend, Fran. Want to see them up close. Yes, my doll. You know you can. Oh, they're so beautiful, Jill. Don't worry. We'll get you a little set printed off and we'll get them put in a envelope and get them sent off in the mail so you could hold them. So you could hold them so you could feel the pack getting fatter and fatter. As I get the paintings, and we'll print them off and send them to you. I am too, Jill. I text Jill, but what, last week or the week after? And I said to Jill, excuse me, I said, Jill, I'm just sitting here thinking that Beck's reading my cards. And that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. I did, Reese. I did. I said that to Jill one morning. I was lying there. I think actually I was up on the hill. And Jill and Bex and me and Bex's work and my work and Jill and everything. And I just had to text. I'm like, I'm just sitting here thinking about Bex. Bex reading with those cards, and that does my heart so good. So good. Okay, sorry, I got a little bit Trudy. All right, let's get back into the cards. And let's keep moving. And hopefully a lot of people read them. Hopefully Gail chooses to read them. Hopefully a lot of people chooses to use these cards. Hey Trudy, my darling. Oh, it seems like a daunting task right now. 78 full-on paintings. She'll know that can't be there, and she'll hover paint that and she'll fix it. She sees my vision true and she don't complain. She don't, okay, Fran, I could do that, Fran. I could do that, Fran. And she does it until, I mean, that's a lot of work. To do that. And she sees it through, man. She sees it through. Oh, we got someone here going around not liking stuff. Now that little feller with Lorena Smith. What's wrong, Lorena, my darling? Are you sad? Is there something that you need to share with us, Lorena? Okay, we're not going to let you shit on Trudy's page. We're not going to let you shit on Trudy's reading. Here we go, Trudy, my darling. Oh, sweetheart, you're in an emotional, sad time in your life. There is something going on, honey, in you that's causing you a lot of anxiety right now. This could be anything from a breakup. This could be a miscarriage. This could be a loss of somebody. But right now, sweetheart, we're in a time of being very hurt, being very sad. There's a lot of emotional stress here. And it's time, sweetheart. It's time, but we're in a place of we're not knowing how to move forward. We're not knowing how to get out of this. And yes, I know that you're feeling overweighted, and I know you're feeling burdened, and I know you're feeling sad, and I know you're feeling hurt, and you're feeling trapped, and I know there's a lot of emotions going on around you right now. I don't know if this is around work, sweetheart, or if this is something within the home, if this is something that's coming at you, or if this is something coming towards you. But there's such sadness and loneliness and not knowing what to do to move forward. And we're wanting to go, but we can't. This card, the Six of Wands, could mean I need to travel, but I can't. We're wanting to make movement, but we can't. And I miss work. Oh, wait. So what's going on, Trudy? Is there something going on with work, sweetheart? Is there something going on with work, sweetheart? Because I'm telling you, sweetheart, there's a Queen of Wands here. And I miss family and work. Like, Trudy, I don't want to be a damper on your parade, but who is this Queen of Wands, sweetheart? She's got a fiery energy. She could be a schemer. She could be unrealistic. She's not looking at things that the way we should be looking at it. She comes through as very bossy, very direct, very to the point. There's not much love and direction around her. I'm staying home in case my kids have to stay home from COVID. But who's this Queen of Wands, sweetheart? Who's this angry woman in your life? Because it feels like you need to. I don't think it's that. I don't. Trudy, I really don't. I don't think that is the energy that I'm bringing forth in these cards. Like, I don't think, I think this is an energy around this Queen of Wands that you need to let go of, that you need to move away from. It feels like she's the one that's entrapping you. She is the one that's holding you down. She is the one that's got things burning out of control in your life. I don't think you're seeing clarity. I really don't around this person. I really, truly don't see that. So, Trudy, I know what you're saying, and I understand COVID, and I understand fear, and I understand anxiety, and I understand everything like that is connected to COVID, but I still want to go back to this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands is there for a reason. She's got a power over you that she's using in a manipulative way. There's a controlling and a bossing and a fear being sought by that Queen of Wands. So I have an upset neighbor. Yes, there we go. And there it is. And we can't move away from that neighbor. We are unable to leave that situation, and we're feeling trapped and anxiety about that person. Yes, that makes sense. That makes sense. We just can't pack up and leave our neighbor because we don't like our neighbor. We can't uproot our family and leave our home because we don't like a neighbor, but we don't communicate anymore. I get it, sweetheart. I get it. I understand it completely. So, but you know what? It feels like Was there a good friendship with that person, sweetheart? Are we still thinking about that, holding on to that? It's not easy because there had to be more than a neighbor. It had to be a friendship. It had to be communication. There had to be a bossiness, a controlling attitude within that for you. So is it having to go outside, having to see her? As you know, is it all that energy all bound up into one? Someone that we once cared for, someone we once considered as a friend. Is it all that energy being balled up here? Is that what we're carrying here, sweetheart? Because there's more to it. Hey, Brittany, sweetheart, welcome. There is more to this whole situation. There is more to this. To this whole story, because I'm telling you, sweetheart, we can't hold on to that. Most likely, yes, and you can't hold on to that, sweetheart. I'm gonna tell you, once we care about somebody and we let someone in our life and we bring them into our life and we treat them like family and we love them like family, and then they do us dirty, that's fucking a little bit hard to swallow down, right, Trudy? And I think you're still holding on to that. But you got to realize there was hell intent here, sweetheart. Somebody's emotions wasn't properly in charge here. Somebody was using somebody else against somebody else here. And I'm going to tell you, there is a lot of hurt and there is a lot of misjustice and there is a misplacement here with this energy. So, sweetheart, you really got to stop. And you've really got to refocus. And you really got to let this energy go. Because there is no way that you could pack up and leave. This is going to be here. And this is going to sit with you. Yes, it could be COVID. Yes, it could be the neighbor. Yes, it could be in a difficult situation, not knowing how to move forward. Yes, all those things too. But we also need to take care of this manipulator, this schemer, and this person off the seat, because they are right there right now in your presence. And you need to be really cautious because there's no moving away from it. Sometimes with cards like that too, it could represent somebody in the family. It could be someone that we got a bull-facedly here in our family that we got to fucking deal with on a daily basis, and we got to swallow the puke down in our mouth because we don't want to deal with them, we don't want to talk to them, but we got to. And just being around that person causes anxiety, and knowing that we got to be caught in that situation. It could be something like that too, Trudy, around you. But I'm telling you, sweetheart, there's a great loss here because there once was a great love, and that's why it's so painful, because anxiety and hurt do not come true unless there was a great love and a great pain. So that is for you, Trudy, my darling. You need to let that energy go. Lisa Macy, Macey. Lisa Macy, are you still here, sweetheart? Good girl. Good girl. But I'm going to say something to you, Trudy. I need you to look at that situation, and I need you to hone the part that you played in it. You need to hone your part that you played in that. And you don't need to go ask for forgiveness. You don't need to build bridges. You need to separate yourself from that, because that's too fiery. That is not built on foundation like the Queen of Pentacles. That is not the Queen of Swords and upright precision, leading and directing you, giving you honest to God good advice. It's not. And it's definitely not the Queen of Cups coming through with love and passion. It is not. But I'm telling you, what's important about that card, that it's fiery. It'll burn itself out. We could proceed that for a little while, but it'll ignite and it'll go again. Okay, Lisa, my darling. Mrs. Lisa Macy. Let's see what Tarot's got to say for Lisa. So Lisa gets 2 cards. Lisa gets 2 cards. Ew. Okay. Not too bad, sweetheart. There could be sickness around you. There could be some cancellations around you right now, Lisa. There could be looking for a way out. There could be feeling very beaten down. You could be feeling very confused right now. You're on the outlook. You're waiting and you're seeking and you're searching. Are you holding your own? You're carrying a heavy burden here, sweetheart. And it feels like it's connected to your past. It feels like it's connected to your past, sweetheart. There feels like you're clinging to something that whatever it is that happened in your past, it feels like you're clinging to that. You're looking for some way out. Is it trauma from your past? Is it something happened to you as a child? What is this? What is this that you need to deal with, sweetheart, moving forward in your life? Because I'm telling you, there is something there. Is it a whole love you need to let go of? Is it something somebody did to you as a child that you need to let go of? But whatever it is, sweetheart, is unhealthy, and you're clinging to the past, and you're never going to be able to move forward into your future until you let go of this. You're going to carry this, sweetheart. It's never going to move forward. There's no energy here. It's consuming. It mightn't come to us every day, but when it do, it leaves us all sick feeling within us. What is it? Is it something we feel like we did to somebody else? Is it something that somebody else did to us? I mean, we all carry these 2 cards. Every single one of us carry these 2 cards without a doubt. But sometimes, sweetheart, the different thing here with this, that you haven't accepted it and you haven't moved on for it and you haven't let it go. That's the sad thing here, sweetheart, about these 2 cards for you. You haven't let it go. You're still dwelling in it. You wish you could go back and change it. Or you wish you could go back and change something for someone else's past. But whatever it is, sweetheart, it's leaving you broken. It's leaving you drained. It's leaving you hindered. And you know, once, and it stops us. That's the thing with that card. It stops us. We're so afraid sometimes because of the things that we did in our past. It stops us from moving. Oh, maybe my ex. Maybe? You think, sweetheart? It stops us from moving forward in our future because we're so afraid of the things that we're holding on into our past that we're afraid that it's going to come forward into our future. And here, I'm going to switch this now and I'm going to change it just because you said that. Sometimes we carry the energy of the past hurts and pains into our life because of what happened to us in our past. Right? So we never truly trust a new person that's in our life. We're waiting for the ball to drop because we're waiting for them to do what our ex done to us. We're waiting for that argument to ignite. We carry that energy with us because we're still holding on to those dull, hard emotions, and the memories of the past are coming towards us. And this is a attack card, right? So we carry that. So that is for you, sweetheart. And I'm telling you, I don't really think it's the husband, though. I really don't. I think it's something more in the past. I think it's something that stimulated as a child. I really, truly do. I don't know if someone walked away from you, if your father walked away from you. I don't know if there was a relocation in your past. I don't know if you had to go live with somebody at another place in your life. But whatever this is, sweetheart, I mean, it could be the husband, but there's something here that broke that up that still stimulated from the past. And I can't change that. We're covered. We're not wanting to see things. Look at these cards, babe. Go down to these cards. Just look at this. Our head is covered. Our head is covered. Our head is covered. There's a covering. There's a protection. There's a protection around you, sweetheart, that you're not wanting to expose. There is a awful, my mom passed when you were a child, sweetheart. So that's like, to me, when I look at those cards, you go back up, babe, it feels like a security. It feels like a security all around me that I'm trying to protect this and I don't want to let it go. That makes more sense to me, Lisa. And everything we do is we live with the fear, right? 2013, no, it's not that. Not that. Unless you're really young. What's this? No, you're not that young, I don't think, don't get mad at me if I'm wrong. But there's something that you need to go in, sweetheart, and you got to look at these little white flowers. Little white flowers represents purity, right? And I do feel like something left you and something moved away from you, sweetheart. And I do feel that you're holding that, and that whatever happened to you there brings forth. So I'm going to move on, sweetheart. I hope that resonates. Welcome back, Sadie, my doll. Michelle, are you still here, Michelle? Michelle Hewlett, are you still here, sweetheart? Michelle, you are up next. You are up next. I seen something about someone with, you're so welcome, sweetheart. You would be an interesting full reading. I think there's more going on there than you want to say out loud. I think there's a healing process coming towards you. Hi, Keith, my darling. Welcome. Keith and Lillian Chapman. I'm probably figuring that's more Lillian than Keith that's here. Stacy. I got Michelle next. Oh, there's Michelle. Michelle's next. Yeah, I got Beulah, and then I got Michelle. So 2 away. That's what I kind of figured.
Who are you doing that?
Right now we're doing Michelle.
Beulah then?
No, Michelle, Beulah, and then that other lady. Don't get me too mixed up, boys, or I'll misplace somebody. So Lisa is done. And now we're doing Michelle. Beautiful, beautiful Michelle. Hey, Michelle, my darling. I don't know, I'm feeling sad all of a sudden, Michelle. I'm feeling sad. Why am I feeling so sad? I'm not surprised that we're seeing so many upset cards here. So, Michelle, they're not really bad cards. There's some sadness here, but look at that yellow. Look at that yellow, sweetheart. There's a lot of yellow around you. So we got the 10 of Cups. No, they're not. I just feel sad all of a sudden. But I don't think it's not connected to this reading. It's not. We got the 10 of Cups there, sweetheart. That's problems at home. We just need to try. Maybe we're trying a little bit too hard. Maybe we're feeling a little bit taken for granted. You know, blah, 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 blah. Nothing is always what it seems. But, sweetheart, it's still love. There's still so much love in this family. Yes, sometimes we mightn't see eye to eye, but what family don't see eye to eye, right? Yes, we might get pissed off because the dishes are in the sink. And yes, we might get pissed off because they're leaving their dirty clothes on the floor. Just clean the fucking toilet and now shit stains down it. I don't know. It's just those stupid everyday problems that we look at every single day. believe I said that. But that,
Two of those was you.
but that's what I'm saying. You know, it's like, Jesus, I just did the dishes and the sink is filled up again. Right? It's that kind of energy. We'll get through it. It's forgot. It's forgot again. It comes and it goes and it's forgot again. We got family. We got love. We all have that. We do. And that's it. We all got that. And you know what? We get mad. It's okay. It's like, you're fucking getting downstairs or you're not sleeping with me. It's that fart that poisoned you on the couch. And it's that kind of stuff, right? It's that I can't believe I said that. But it is that kind of shit, right? It's overwhelming, but hey, we move on and we move forward, right? We got that cup, that Six of Cups is playing a lot, but I think what I want to say here, I want to say something different. Got me dying. I should say I do. The shit that comes out of my mouth, you don't know what I'm gonna say. Yes, I know, it's exactly right. But I do have some kind of emotional something connected to the King of Pentacles here, sweetheart. So with that all that being put one side, I do feel that the husband is carrying something emotionally. And I do feel it's connected to the childhood, sweetheart. And I do feel that that is towards him. And I don't know what that is. I don't know if there was a loss or feeling unaccepted or I want to say bullied for some reason. That's what's really coming true on me. It's not feeling that I was good enough or whatever. So it feels like they just work so hard to prove who they are in life and to gain their stability, and they work really hard and they achieved a lot. But with that being said, sweetheart, we still need to go back to that Six of Cups. And I do feel like there is a situation in your life or is around him that there's no way of getting out of it, sweetheart. I don't know. We've reached a place in our life that we're at a dead-end situation and we're not going to be able to move forward, sweetheart. I don't know what that means to you. I don't know if this is something within the family. It's not connected to your family directly, sweetheart, because that's love. That is what it is. If we had to tell the real, true fairy tale lifestyle, then we wouldn't get the Cinderella version of the tiaras and the servants and the balls. I mean, look at the royal family. It ain't all glitz and glamour, is it? There's a lot of pain behind that gilded gate. But it's not even that, sweetheart, that I'm picking up. I'm just picking up that something around the night that I don't know if he's ever going to let it go. And I feel like it's connected to his childhood, sweetheart. And yes, I know there was happiness and I know there was good times. Or is he overcompensating to make sure that his children has had it all? Is it missing the children? Is it the children going back and we're trying to find our foundation where that truly lies for us right now? I'm not quite sure, sweetheart, but there is a sadness here. There is a sadness around that King of Pentacles, and I do feel like there's something in his past he's holding on to. There's something he was unable to let go of, and again, we run into that Sun card. Yes, there's been achievements, and yes, there's been great joy, and yes, there's been a good foundation, but it feels like such a sweet purity, innocence, and love, and loyalty that lies within your husband as a child. I don't know, Michelle, if you resonate with that, if you understand that feeling and that coming from your husband, but why this is coming up, because there needs to be something done. It needs to be talked about. It needs to be exposed because somebody is trapped in a place that they're unable to move forward from. Someone was trapped in a place of trying to prove their self-worth. But Jesus didn't do a magnificent job, Michelle. His brother just died and he didn't really heal what hurt they went through for. Oh, Michelle. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. That's it. That's it. The Spirit called it out loud and clear. This is the childhood card, sweetheart. This is the childhood card. This is proving their stability from when they were young. We're at a dead-end situation. We can't fix it. His brother is gone. He's dead. We can't fix it. But all we could do is hold on to those memories. It's the purity and the love and the compassion and the desire. Jill, I got to show my card. I got to show my card because that's all they had. That's all they had. That was their real love. That was their best friend. That was the best friend that they had, and that is what they carried for their protection and their security. And no matter what come between them, there was a border put there between them, and nothing was going to break through that. Yes, their path was rocky, and yes, their path was hard at times, but they still had that purity of heart and that loyalty to each other. And now we're going into that difficult time, but the purity and the love that's in this card, sweetheart, there is a caution and there is a crow there. There is one for sorrow. That's Pamela's card. This is my card. There is sorrow in this card. Oh God, Jill. Brilliant, Michelle. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you so much. Because I was reading, if I had to read my card over Pamela's, I would have took it further. I would have got in more depth and understanding, right? But look at the vast emptiness here now. Look at the vast emptiness. It's empty. There's nothing there anymore. This is what we had, but this was our childhood. We can't bring that energy into our future because it's not there. It's gone. You designed on that one. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And you did a beautiful job painting it. But my God, I love that. I absolutely love that energy connected to that. And the innocence, and there's all the the most loyalty that they had in their life was each other. So if brother wants to come forward, I tell you, he shouted it out loud and clear tonight. He come forward in spades here tonight, Michelle. And I hope your husband gets to watch this. And I hope that he's recognized. Oh, I'm going to cry. I said there was a sadness coming towards me. And now you're going to make me want to cry. But that is our foundation and our strength and the need to prove ourselves worth. And I don't know their life story, but it don't feel like it was good to me. Losing our best friend, the one that had our back no matter what, the one to keep her off the secrets, right? To keep her off the secrets. That's for you. Don't cry, because it's going to make me cry. Oh, Reese, give me some words of wisdom, brother, because I could sure use them right now. I could sure. Reese, don't you cry with me. Don't you cry with me, Reese. Let him know, sweetheart, that his brother is closer than he thinks. His brother is right there. Can't take away from those memories. Can't. It's impossible. gotta move on, Michelle, before I become a friggin' hot mess. Beulah, my darling, are you here? I think I'm saying that right. Beulaah. H. Oh, come on, Reese. To sleep, bud. To sleep. You know, we've all done it. Thank you, sweetheart. You know what? As sad as that is, it brings me to a place of me. That card was designed for me and my loyalty and my friendship with my dog. Keep her off my secrets. We all need to keep her off our secrets, don't we? We all need to have a secret. I'm here and you said my name right. Yes. Okay, Beulah, my darling. Let's see what Spirit has got to say to you. Let's see what Spirit has got to say to you. Right, Jill, your friend in Buckins. Your friend in Buckins. But you know what, Jill? You got so many sisters now that would keep your secrets in such confidence. Right? Keep your secrets in such confidence and such honor. After Beulah, we got Stacy, and then after Stacy, it's you, Rowena. So Stacy and then you. So 2 away, sweetheart. I already done your reading, Elizabeth. I already did your reading. You were one of the very first ones, or I think like the third one I did, Elizabeth. I already did your reading, sweetheart. So Beulah. Go to the table, babe. So Beulah, here we got success, we got happiness, we got joy, we got achievements. This could, this is all about a this could represent making a large purchase. This could be buying a new home, a new car, anything. I do have a celebration that's coming up that could lead into some indulgence or overindulging, or there could be someone in your life that's overindulging in something, sweetheart. Now, so with that being said, so there could be a large, this is just a normal tarot card readings with this card, but this is security, this is success. We're okay over here in this card. We're okay over here in this card. And then we have the 3 of Cups, sweetheart, in reverse. This is a problem here. This is a little problem of someone having a little bit too much drugs or too much drink or overindulging in something that is not serving them any purpose in life. Queen of Swords, sweetheart. Nasty bitch. She is out, she is direct, she's cold, she's cruel, she's to the point, and she will try to lead and direct you and to take whatever the hell she can get from you. And it feels like to me, my darling Beulah, that you're carrying a heavy burden under somebody else's weight that you should not have to carry. So is this all the same person? You should be over here in this 9 of Cups. You should have the security that you got in your life right now. You should have this, but something is going on. There's some kind of indulgence, and somebody is being fucking cruel and trying to cause a shitstorm around you, and you're carrying the pain of their nastiness. You're carrying the pain and the shitstorm that they're bringing with them. Sweetheart, time to withdraw. It's time to stand up. Here's a great one for chucking it, Beulah, in the fuck it bucket, and you need to withdraw. You need a recovery from that toxic person in your life. You need to stand back and you need to isolate yourself. Yes, there's a time of loneliness. I have security. I have a new home and a car. Absolutely, you have security. You got a lot of security. You got everything in this earthly plane that you could want. That is great. It represents security, great achievements, large purchases, success. That's what that card. But there's more to this story, sweetheart. Who is this? Where is this pain coming from? Who is this controlling person? Why are we overindulging in something? Is this food? Is this alcohol? Is this drug? Is this social media? What are we overindulging in that has taken us away from the beauty and the joys of this earthly experience? There is an indulgence of some kind, and I tell you, the more I read these cards, the more that social media, spending wasteful time on our phone, minding, looking into other people's businesses are coming up. It's not the ex, sweetheart. It's not the ex. This is a female energy. This is it mother, is sister? Is it someone there that was controlling this? And I don't think this is in the future, sweetheart. This is coming up because this is a time of recovery. So no, it is not the ex. It is not the ex, sweetheart. There's an energy attached to this. There's a female energy coming through that is a shit show of all shit shows, and you're still carrying a heavy burden, or she will put her heavy burden up on you. So that doesn't mean that isn't happening yet, but it is coming forth, Beulah. If you're not resonating with it right now, that is going to push you into a time of loneliness, is going to push you into a time of needing to heal, a time of solitude, a time of confinement to regain your strength. Because this attack from this woman is going to carry such a heavy burden that's going to push you into this. So you need to be on the outlook for this Queen of Swords. Whoever she is, sweetheart, she is not good. She's in your face, up in your face. She's just a bitch. I don't know any other way to say it, Beulah. She is the bitch of all bitches. I gotta stand up. My knees is gone. She is the bitch of all bitches, and she will control whoever she control. She will cause trouble wherever she could cause trouble, and she don't give a shit of where the stars are going to fall at the end of the day. She's going to do what she wants to do. Now that's a nice shot. Isn't that off my friggin' missing teeth? Isn't that? That's beautiful. My husband's laughing at me. So be careful, sweetheart. Be careful at that Queen of Wands. She could be someone in the family. She could be a neighbor. She could be a friend. Or she could be a child. She could be a lot of different things in her life. I hope I don't mean to punch it in the mouth if you do. We do not promote violence on tarot with Fran, but if you see her, punch her in the mouth. But, you know, sweetheart, it's, are you carrying it? Is someone else carrying it? It's there, sweetheart, and it will push you into that place. It will. Is it something coming up between, it's not good, Beulah. It's not good. And I don't know any other way to say it. We got overindulgence. We got that cruel woman. She's a liar. I will kick her in the arse. Yes. Yes, and make sure you get it good. Make sure you get it good, right in the middle. But there's a lot there, Beulah. There is a lot, sweetheart. And just be cautious, because if you take on that heavy weight, sweetheart, Or maybe you already carried that. I don't think it's your ex, sweetheart. It can't be the energy off your ex. But I mean, we let go of the burden, we release that burden, we lay down that burden, and then we move on to a time of healing and solitude and reflection and moving into that, right? Beulah, you haven't lost anybody recently, have you? I'm going to move on, but I still like for Beulah to answer that question. Is there anybody sick around you, or did you lose anybody? Oh, that would make sense. Who's your cousin, sweetheart? What's going on? Why are they missing? How long have they been missing, Beulah? Babe, go to the box. The box is lit up. Have they passed over, sweetheart? Because I'm telling you, if this is a loss, Mark Russell since Friday, I don't know who that is, sweetheart. I'm not sure who that is, sweetheart. Is that the fisherman? Oh, that's the two fishermen that's lost at sea. Yes, 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 yes. No, that's not it, sweetheart. I'm so sorry, Beulah, to hear about that. I had so many people, Beulah, text me and ask me if I would pull cards on that. I've had so many people from that community. I bet you I had 30 inboxes in the last couple of days and asked me if I would pull cards on the missing fishermen at sea. I wouldn't pull cards on it, Beulah, unless the family directly asked me. And yeah, but I mean, it feels, yeah. So I'm going to tell you, if you just even want to give the family that message, not that I'm going to pull cards, but that so many people across the Highland reached out to me personally, Beulah, to ask if I had any information or if I could lead them to the whereabouts where those boys were. I thought that, you know, of all the years I've been doing tarot card readings, I never got an outpouring. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was your family, Beulah. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was your family. I'm sorry. I never got such an outpouring so quick from so many people wanting to know if I could answer any questions on those boys. Right? So it just goes to show the characteristics of those young men, and it just goes to show how much they were loved and the impact that they had on their community. It just goes to show, I can't believe it, Beulah. I'm so glad you're here tonight, and I'm so glad that you asked for a reading tonight. And the hell with the reading, you'll kick that Queen of Swords in the ass when she shows up. But do you know what? I'm so glad I got to share that with a family member, that the love and the outpouring of support and people looking for answers on those boys were absolutely amazing. I can't imagine the prayers. I can't imagine the churches that people reached out to, but I know just me personally, it was the most I ever got from anybody missing or lost. So that says a lot for the characters of those boys. My dad was a fisherman, and it was always a big fear of mine when he left the wharf. Me too, Jill. My dad too. And I hate the water. I can't stand the water. I don't want to get in a boat. I don't want to get on a ship. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to. And I think it's the energy, because you think you don't pick up the energy off your parents. I'm telling you, you do pick up the energy off your parents. And I think I carried a fear and the energy from my mother, Jill, because I was so young. So I think I carried a fear off that from my mother and from my father. You know, my father fished his whole life, and he got such a fear of the water. I hate the water. Can't even duck my head in the water. I'm like a cat on with his tail on fire. Poor guys were only 25. They were only 25. See, I don't watch the news and I don't follow the news. That box is going off wicked. That box is going off wicked. Listen, I don't believe that the boys are here, but I do believe there's someone on the other side, that it could be our ancestors or someone on the other side coming true. So, hard situation, because it's so recent. So, I'm going. My father was a fisherman too. Yeah, Dad did. Dad couldn't swim. Dad was petrified. I'm petrified. Hard energy to pick up. So, Beulah, I'm going to pull back. I'm going to pull back from your reading, and when she shows up, let us know, because we'll help you kick her in the butt. And I pray for those young boys. And again, please give that message to the family. I can't let the water from the shower hit my face. Me either, Beulah. I hate it. We get in the pool and I swim around. I'm fine up to my neck. But at the minute, if I slip off my floaty, or if my head even starts to submerge in the water, the fear that rushes over me is unbelievable. I turn backwards to the shower, Beulah. But please give that message to the family and let them know the outpouring of support that people all around Newfoundland reached out to me for, because it was beautiful. Okay, moving on. I think we're going to have to move this into tomorrow night, guys. So Beulah is done. Rowena, are you still here? So wait, now I got Beulah. Yeah, and Rowena. Hey?
Stacy.
Is it Stacy first? Beulah. I did Beulah. Oh, Stacy. Stacy, are you still here, sweetheart? Sorry, Rowena, you're after Stacy. I did too, but my parents says I never. I had a vision that I had a little rubber hammer in my hand, a little yellow rubber hammer, and I dropped that hammer overboard, and I jumped overboard, and I was sinking down to grab my my hammer. And my parents said it never happened, so I don't know if that was a previous life. I don't know, sweetheart. Did you send a payment? So Stacy is first. Stacy Simmons is first. If I'll keep going as far as I can, guys, but I'm getting so tired. We've been on over 2 hours, going in 2.5 hours. I just got at a tarot class. I've been in readings all day, and I just want to give you the best readings possible. So if it's okay with you guys, can we come back tomorrow night at the same time and pick up where we left off and give you guys some readings tomorrow night? Because I still got a bunch of readings to go through. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 readings. So we're going to do this. It's going to be the last reading, and we're going to do Rowena because I told Rowena that I would. I just want to give you the best message as you can, and trust me, it'll be worth the wait. It'll be a little wait, but it'll be worth it. And I will be back tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. No, 5. 5 o'clock tomorrow night, and we'll pick up where we left. And everybody I didn't get through, we'll get through them tomorrow night. We're doing Stacy, and then we're doing Rowena. So Stacy's 2 cards, and then Rowena is 2 cards. So it's only 2 cards, 2 cards. Yes, I will be here. I promise you I will be here tomorrow night. You could write it in stone. We postponed Wicked Wednesday. That box has gone crazy again. We postponed Wicked Wednesday last week, but I tell you, when we come live Thursday night, she was a hot roll. She was a good night. So, Stacy, my darling, that box has gone crazy, Rob. Look at that. We look at a box is going crazy. It's almost like it don't want me to pull away from I don't know what to do here. I'll be here tomorrow, sweetheart. I will be here. So I'm going to try to get through these readings, these next 2. Persistence, sweetheart. Don't try to reap something before the time, as that box has gone crazy. I don't know what to do here. I know. See it, babe? Someone is trying to communicate, and that's why my energy is dropping so quickly. It's dropping so quickly. Okay, there's a point. There's a point. There's a point. Jeez. I don't want to do this, Beulah. Go back up, babe. I don't want to do this, Beulah, but I got to. I got to do it. I don't know if this is going to make sense. I don't know if this is going to make sense at all. This is what I got for you, Beulah. This is what I got. I don't know if any of this is going to make sense or not. I don't want to upset the family. Beulah. This is for Beulah. I don't want to upset the family. But this is what I got. And the box has gone crazy. This is what I got. When I've been thinking about these boys this week, this is what I got. There's a point. There's a point where they were fishing. And it was a place they... Look at a box, Rob. There's a point where they were fishing. And they stopped and they all in. It is cold, Reese. It is cold. And the box has gone up on red. That's it. That's all. There's a point where they stopped to go fishing. They took in their catch, or they did what they can, and something went wrong there. It made a hole in the boat. I almost want to say explosion, but I don't feel debris. I don't feel debris, but I do feel like there was a O of some sorts. And the boat took on water very fastly. And I think the remainders off that boat is at a point. So wherever they were fishing, wherever they were fishing, I don't think they were on their way inshore or out. I think they were stopped, and wherever their points, if you could locate where their points were, where they were fishing, well, one of those points is where that boat will be found. The boat is underwater. The boat is submerged. There is going to be a big hole in the boat. It could have been an explosion. I'm not sure about that, but I don't feel that dramatic. It feels more off a too long, off a panic of trying to save it, and but they couldn't save it. I'm sorry, Bill. I don't want to, but that box is telling me I got to. And yes, it was cold, and yes, they knew it was coming on, and yes, they tried to patch it up. I don't know what it was or what happened, but it feels like something let go to me. And no, one of the boys did not go over. Another one tried to save them. No, there was something they were trying to repair, and they couldn't get it repaired, and the boat went down fast, and I think that's where the boat is, sweetheart. And it feels like a point. I don't know if the boys are there, Beulah. I don't know, but I don't know if they done under radar searches to the points. Find their fishing points. Find where their pots was, or their fishing nets, whatever they were fishing for. They were pulling it up, and something went wrong there. Something broke. Something went true. That's what it feels like. That's all I'm going to say. I don't like doing this when it's so early in, but Beulah, that's what I feel like. If you feel you want to bring that to the family, then you're welcome to bring it. What else have we got at this point, right? What else have I got? I'm sorry that I think that the search is being called off. And yes, Reese, I feel that both of them is in the water. I feel like one is coming home and one is not. So, Beulah, with all the people that reached out for those readings and for everybody that come forth, the box goes quiet. The box goes quiet. So that is the energy, Beulah, that I'm picking up from that. If you want, you could do what you want with that. To me, they're okay. They're in spiritual world. Yes, it's young, it's sad. Yes, they're only 25. And the grief and the pain that is coming with that is unbearable. I get it. I understand it. There's only 20 people left there in the room, but that's where it's to go to the fishing grounds. Go to where, and once you find the boat, then that's going to give them answers. Once the boat is retrieved, I just hope that it's not so deep down that they can't retrieve the boat. But that is where the answers is laying. Then at least you'll understand what went happen. It's gone. The box is gone, silent. There's nothing left. And that is where your answers is, Beulah. I hope she didn't log off, and I hope she's still seeing that. And I kind of felt that energy coming through. I wanted to bring it up, but I didn't do it on Monday night. So I'm sorry that's connected to you, Beulah. And I know you didn't ask, but I feel it's my duty, and putting my money where my mouth is. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm standing up for my truth and my belief. And I'm telling you, sweetheart, it's there lies the answer. And I can't guarantee you that the bodies will be recovered there. They could be, God knows how far they could be swept down. But I do feel one will come home and one will stay. And I do believe so, Jill. I think Beulah is gone, though. So if anybody got Beulah, let her know that she needs to come back and watch this. And I think that's where the boys or the boat is sitting, and he'll give you the answers. There's not one got clumsy and one made a foolish decision. This was something was under control, and they worked as fast as they could to fix it or to make it right, but they ran out of time. It came in too fast. It was too It almost feels like a piece of equipment snapped and damaged the boat to me. That's what it feels like to me. It doesn't feel like an explosion. It doesn't feel like fire. It doesn't feel like debris. It doesn't feel like that to me. So hopefully that helps. So I'm going to move on. I feel a lot better. The box is stopped and I'll move on if I know how. So who are we reading? Stacy? Okay, Stacy, my darling, this is for you. You gotta be persistent, sweetheart. There feels like something going on around you. I don't know if you're trying to get pregnant or if you're looking for your soulmate or if you're looking for some kind of achievement, but something, whatever it is going on in your life right now, sweetheart, is not coming the way that you want. There could be some kind of broken agreement around you, some overbearing energy around you, and it's not going the way that you want. I don't know if this is at work or in a relationship. Just hold on, sweetheart, hold on. I do feel like the person that's involved with this will start to see things in a clearer way, and I do feel like there's healing here, but we can't fix or reap something or expect something if someone is not seeing it in the way that they need to see it. So if we could get this, I don't know if it's marriage or if it's fertility or what it is, sweetheart. That card could represent so many different things. I don't know if we're working towards some kind of achievement, something that we wanted as a child and it's just not coming to pass. But more work, sweetheart, more dedication. We're not there to achieve everything that we need to achieve right now. I'm going back to Jamie's card earlier and wanting those results, where Jamie is in the results, but she needs to slow down and take her time and be more meticulous of what she's doing. This is, we're not even there where Jamie is too right now. This is telling us to slow down, be more persistent, and things will come in due time. Things will come in due time, and it takes some time and it takes a lot of patience, but we can't overforce this right now. Is this a relationship? I kind of feel that it is a relationship moving forward for you, sweetheart. So with that being said, patience. Patience, patience. You'll get what you want, you'll get your happiness, but don't try to put a round peg in a square hole. It never fits. It'll push that person away. It'll push away the success, whatever it is you're working on. It will push that away. So patience and persistence. Patience and persistence. And we got to get that sun card in the hot right position. Whether that is trying in a relationship, if that is trying to have a baby, if it's trying to achieve something, some kind of dream, if it's looking for some kind of raise, whatever it is, the happiness will come. She always says patience with me. Patience, patience, patience. Patience is a virtue, isn't it? It really, truly is. To really sit and have the patience to, like, food. Here's another one. Patience. Food. We engulf our food like lunatics, like fucking mad, raving fucking lunatics. But have the patience to sit and embrace our food and taste the flavors and know that this was given to us by Spirit to enjoy and to taste and let that food nourish us. But no, we gotta get it down in us because we're eyeing that next piece of chicken in the box, and we gotta get that before the next hand goes in the box. So we're like galls, right? Like your mother said, a bunch of starving galls. That's what you like, right? But if it's everything in life, and that's between that reading with Jamie and this reading with you, really confides that together. So be persistent, sweetheart. Take the time. You know, Watch the water fall on the petals. Watch the nourishment come. Watch the greens get greener. Watch the leaves expand. Watch the roots grow their strength. You know, and then when it's time to take that fruit that we work so hard for, whether it's our job or our craft or our relationship, then use that for nourishment, Rowena. Use that for nourishment. So calm down, use it for nourishment, understand the process, because we want things so quick. We're spinning so far out of control. Our minds are turning so fast nowadays, we can't grasp or understand what's going on. So that is it for tonight. That is it for tonight. So slow down. Laura, Cynthia, Paula, and we do have a few more. Felicia, Carolina, and Gina. Hey? I didn't do Rowena? Oh, okay, I got to do Rowena. And Felicia, Caroline, and Jenna. You will be the first ones. You're welcome, Stacy. You're welcome. And we're going to do Rowena, sorry. You guys will be the first ones on the list tomorrow. So one more. Rowena, I promise Rowena hers. So we'll do Rowena's and then we'll move on for tonight. I will be back. I will be back tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. And we will get back into the next 6 or 10 readings, whatever is there. You guys will be the first ones on the list. Because I got a busy day tomorrow. I got to go eat and get in bed and get to sleep. Okay, Rowena, my darling. Let's see what the cards. Okay, Brittany, my darling. We'll figure it all out tomorrow night. You'll get your reading tomorrow night. You'll be right at top of the list. Be here for 5 o'clock my time, and we will get right into these readings. Lovers. Ooh, conflict with the lover, sweetheart. Conflict and competition. Conflict, disagreements. We're in a battle off the minds there, sweetheart. Somebody is making poor choices around you, Rowena. We got obstacles and challenges coming forth. Obstacles and challenges coming forth with the lover or someone that we love in our life. This is a uphill battle. This could burn itself out. There's temptation in this card. Do I say to you, sweetheart, there's a battle, Rowena. There's conflict, there's pain, there's going to be some trials. I don't know. No, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8:30 Newfoundland time. 8:30 Newfoundland time, Kat. We'll be here, 8:30 Newfoundland time. So, Rowena, this is a battle coming forth, or this is a battle we're going through. And I don't... I mean, one person is going to win and one person is going to lose here. There's no other way of saying it. Someone is going to get what they want for a little while, but then they're going to fall down from their grace, and it just feels like an on-winning battle right now. So we need to make better choices. Family solution about my dad's will, and we share. Absolutely, sweetheart. Absolutely. Look, there's 5 people involved in this. Or more, right? The conflict and the disagreements and everything else. Somebody is making poor, bad decisions, and it ain't going to get what they want. Someone is going to get what they want, yeah, but it's not going to last for very long. Other people's feeling overwhelmed. Other people is feeling like this is all happening too fast. There's a lot of mistrust here. And the Lover's card, sweetheart, it's a uphill battle. It's a fiery passion that burns out way too quick. And I never took this as a soulmate card. Everybody that I teach tarot card to, yes, I mean, it can be. But this is major conflict within someone we love, and somebody's making bad decisions, and it's not going to go the way that you want it to go, Rowena. Yep, someone's going to get what they want, but it's going to backfire in their face. It will backfire, I tell you. So some people might think that it's going to be okay. So there is a division, sweetheart. There is a big division, and there's going to be challenges. And this card is outright. This is one of the few cards is better in reverse. But they don't have equal and one brother is mad. No, there is not equal. There is not equal. It's not. And that's why the love and that fire and that passion comes in, right? Because we're fighting with every bit of energy that we got. And but we're not making good choices. We're not doing it fair and just. Somebody's not doing it fair and just there, right? And it's causing the conflict and it's causing the struggle. And nobody wins there. Nobody wins there, Rowena. 4 a.m. in the morning, Reese. You must really love me, brother, to be up that late. Good night, Brittany, my darling. Good night, Jelly Beans. Good night, Reese. Good night. So, sweetheart, I got to pull one more card. No, nobody's winning. Nobody is going to win in this situation. And which is sad. Which is sad. And you know what? I don't know what we're fighting for in the long haul, because you know what? There's no winners. Someone's going to carry heavy burden because of the decisions that they're making because of this conflict. And what we're really losing here, what we're really losing here is family. What we're losing here is the foundation of what family means. And I'm going to tell you, your father would not want this. He would not want this, right? But someone's like the little serpent snake in this card, right? And he thinks whatever this is going to bring forth fruit, right? Oh, it's going to be wonderful. But then we got that fire behind that other person, right? It's going to burn up. It's going to go up in smoke, sweetheart. It will. And it don't look like there's any winner here. It looks like everybody's going to lose, because the biggest, saddest thing here, that everybody's going to be trapped in their own self, and everybody's going to be causing blame and slander, and everybody's going to be in their own mind and trapped in their own mind, and nobody's not going to want to move forward and to see this through. And that is the saddest part about that. I am done. I bid you all good night. Rowena, thank you. Thank you to everybody that's in donations tonight. Thank you. My dad did his will that way, and that's the way it should be. Let Dad's will be honored, and if they don't like it, then they can shuff it, so far as I'm concerned. But that's it. We move in a direction of entitlement, right? Entitlement, right? Entitlement. And sometimes we don't get what we want. The most important thing is family. So you might get the land, or you might get the money, or you might get the house, or you might get the quad, or you might get the boat, or you might get this. But who the fuck you got to enjoy it with at the end of the day? So what do we really want in life? What do we really, truly want? Good night. God bless. Take care of each other. Live a life without judgment. Thank you all for being here. We will be back tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. If you want a full reading, check us out on Tarot with Fran. There's a link there, sweetheart, where you could book a reading. Thank you, but I understand that. I know, sweetheart. Don't get caught in the game. Don't get caught in the game, because it will suck you down. And you know what, sweetheart? Nobody's going to win here. Nobody. Good night, everyone.